Hello friends, today we are going to study another profile of questions in quadratic polynomials, and if you have not seen the previous videos around the basics of polynomials, factorization of polynomials, I would urge you to go back and watch all those videos. The link to the complete playlist is there in the description box. Now let's see this profile of question. It says that when a quadratic polynomial, find a quadratic polynomial when the sum and the product of the zeros or the roots are given. Now, the general formula for building a quadratic polynomial is always f of x is equal to k times of x square minus the sum of roots multiplied by x plus the product of the roots. This is the general formula. You should remember this always. Now let us see and try to fit this formula in this question. So as I said, if you have to find a quadratic polynomial whose sum is given and whose product is given, you will use this formula. I'm writing it again so that it gets imprinted in your head really well. F of x is equal to k times of flower brackets x squared minus sum of roots multiplied by x plus the product of the roots. Now you see our quadratic equation will become f of x is equal to k times of x square will be x square minus sum of roots is 1 by 4, so this will become 1 by 4x, and product is minus 1, so this will become plus of minus 1, and this, my dear friends, is the answer. I'll slightly simplify it more. The final answer will be k times of x square minus x by 4 minus 1. Let's take the next question and try and solve it again very fast. The next question will be f of x is equal to, let us rewrite the formula again. You should always write the formula so that it gets imprinted in your head. K times of x square minus of sum of roots multiplied by x plus of product of roots. And if I fill in the values here, k will remain k, flower brackets, x squared minus sum of roots is given as root of 2x plus product of roots is given as 1 by 3. This is the final answer. Now let us take the next question for practice. I will rewrite the formula again. It might sound very repetitive to you, but I hope this gets set in your head. F of x is equal to k times of x square minus sum of roots into x plus product of roots. If I go and fill in the values here, I get k x square minus sum of roots is 0, so 0 into x plus product of roots is root 5, so I get root 5, and my final answer will be k times of x square plus root 5. Let's solve one more question in this series. It says if f of x is equal to ax squared plus bx plus c, then find the quadratic equation whose roots are the reciprocal of f of x. So the equation we have is f of x is equal to ax squared plus bx plus c, and the roots, which are equal to alpha and beta. I also know that the roots of this equation are alpha and beta, so sum of roots, that is 1 plus alpha plus beta, will be equal to minus of b by a, and I also know that alpha beta will be equal to c by a. So this I know. Okay, this is given. Now I have to find a quadratic equation whose roots are reciprocal. So reciprocal means I have to find that f of x for which the alpha is equal to the alpha 1 is equal to 1 upon alpha, and beta 1 is equal to 1 upon beta. So now you see in this new quadratic equation, the sum of the roots of the new quadratic equation, let me call it new quadratic equation, is alpha 1 plus beta 1, which is equal to 1 upon alpha plus 1 upon beta. 1 upon alpha plus 1 upon beta becomes alpha plus beta upon alpha beta. Now I know that alpha plus beta is minus of b by a and alpha beta is c by a. So my sum of roots of the new quadratic equation becomes minus of b by c, because a will get cancelled with a. Now the product of the roots, that is alpha 1 multiplied with beta 1, will be equal to 1 upon alpha into 1 upon beta, which is equal to 1 upon alpha beta, which is equal to 1 upon c by a, which is equal to a upon c. Okay, the new quadratic equation had the roots as reciprocals. Okay, this was given in the question. So we tried to satisfy the new roots, which will be the reciprocal of the original roots. Okay, now I'll try to minimize the screen a little so that I get more space. Now I have to form the quadratic equation, and I know that this is equal to my sum and this is equal to my product for the new quadratic equation. So the new quadratic equation f1 of x will be equal to k times of x squared minus sum of roots into x plus product of roots, which will be equal to, I'll just fill in the values here now really fast. K remains as k, x squared remains x squared, minus the sum of roots is minus of b by c, which I am getting here. So I'll make this as plus of b by c into x plus product of roots, which is a by c, and a by c is here. Okay, and this, my friends, is the final answer. So this is the quadratic equation whose roots are the reciprocal of the quadratic equation ax squared plus bx plus c, with which we started originally. I hope you found this video useful. I'll really urge you to like, share, comment and subscribe so that you receive proactive notifications of all my uploaded videos at 8 p.m. every night. In case there is a question or a query or doubt that you want me to solve from the syllabus of class 9 to 12 of mathematics, do put down your questions in the comment box below or message them to me over WhatsApp at the number given in the description box. Till then, keep working hard, keep practicing hard. God bless and cheers.